PlayStation.
Gua di beberapa hari ini akan banyak banget agendanya. Jadi 2 hari 1 malam gue bakal di Singapura dan cukup padat nih karena banyak banget yang bakal gue sama David kerjain di sini. Dan pastinya untuk pertamanya nanti schedule pertama kita adalah istirahat dulu sebentar, habis itu kita langsung ke eventnya Sony PlayStation. Jadi kalian nanti tinggal lihat aja. Ini gue belum bisa bocorin sebenarnya di jam ini itu apa, jadi nanti biar ngeflow aja sama videonya gitu, biar sama flownya gitu ya jamnya ya. Jadi nanti gue bakal kasih tau kalian kira-kira event yang seperti apa, dan ini sebuah kehormatan banget buat gue dan The Lazy Media dan The Lazy Monday itu sendiri. Kalau gue dari perwakilan dari The Lazy Monday itu bisa diundang, bahkan bisa ngajak videografer men. Harusnya itu satu media itu 1 orang doang, yang dikasih 2 itu cuman IGN coy sama Sony. Karena kemarin gue ngomong sama Sony untuk bisa ngajak 1 videografer, tapi kata dia nggak bisa, karena yang bisa itu cuman IGN doang. Itu pun udah gede banget kan subscribersnya, dan gue tahu exposure mereka bener-bener medianya udah gokil banget di US. Tapi gokilnya dibolehin coy, bisa berangkat ya kan, udah berangkat naik SQ pula, hotel bintang 5 bulan. Jadi emang bener-bener hoki nih, jadi bener-bener berkat Tuhan banget. Jadi tunggu aja, gue lagi di taksi, gue lagi menuju ke hotel. Nanti setelah gue nyampe hotel, gue bakal kita lanjutin lagi video. Bye guys. So kita di hotel sekarang, di Royal Plaza Hotel. Kita ada di lantai 4 dan kita sudah sampai di lantainya. Jadi kamarnya itu 412. Jadi agenda gue hari ini adalah gue bakal ke tempatnya Sony PlayStation. Dia bikin event di JW Marriott jam 3, dan sekarang tuh di Singapura udah jam 1 siang, jadi sebentar lagi. Dan jam 2.30 itu gue bakal ketemu sama orang Sony-nya yang mewakilkan dari Sony Singapura sini untuk gue langsung ke eventnya. Which is gedungnya bener-bener di seberang banget men, bener-bener di seberang. Jadi gue tinggal jalan kaki langsung selesai, 3 menit udah sampai gitu. Dan nanti di sana bakal ada press conference tentang God of War yang tentunya belum bisa dipublish sampai tanggal 20 Maret 2018. Jadi kalau memang ini video udah di-upload, harusnya ini adalah video tanggal berapa sih, Dit? Tanggal 12, ini tanggal 12, baru boleh publish tanggal 20 Maret ya. Jadi kalian tungguin aja apa detail-detail yang bakal gue sampaikan kepada kalian. Yang pasti nantinya kita dikasih kesempatan untuk interview salah satu orang dari Santa Monica, salah satu pentingnya lah, head manager marketing apa lo, gue nggak salah. Pokoknya nanti gue udah siapkan juga beberapa pertanyaan untuk dia. Dan mudah-mudahan semua konten yang kita buat di sini bermanfaat ya. Yo, sekarang gue udah di venue-nya di JW Marriott di Orchard Road. Jadi sekarang ini adalah venue untuk perilisan God of War. Jadi kita tunggu aja. Kalau di hari ini ya, di saat sekarang ini memang masih misteri, masih belum boleh ada publish segala macam. Tapi tentunya nanti pasti saat video ini rilis berarti sudah diperbolehkan lah ya, sudah free untuk bisa gue rilis. Mudah-mudahan sesuai ekspektasi semuanya. Mudah-mudahan kita lihat venue-nya nanti kayak apa. Yo guys, hari ini gue lagi ada di It's a Preview for God of War. Jadi gue udah coba juga, dan sekarang gue dapat kesempatan untuk interview langsung si Aaron Kaufman. Gue juga udah punya beberapa pertanyaan untuk dia. Jadi mudah-mudahan pertanyaan dari kalian juga terjawab, dan tentunya karena nanti gameplaynya bakal gue coverage lebih lagi. Jadi di sini gue bakal nanya lebih banyak ke sistem-sistem atau bisnis model dari God of War itu sendiri. So before that, can you introduce yourself, Aaron, to my audience?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Kaufman. I'm the Senior Community Manager, Marketing and Licensing Producer, wearing too many hats person at Santa Monica Studio. But I love every minute of it, and I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question from us. We all know that the God of War franchise has always achieved a high sales, right? So having
I'm glad.
yeah,
We know that. That's good.
So having a stable growth from time to time, do you think this new God of War will reach a new record? Of
Oh,
sales?
absolutely. I mean, and even just for the fact that the install base of PlayStation worldwide is huge right now, right? And we've had the benefit of the system being out for I think what 5+ years, give or take, since PlayStation 4 released. It was 2014, maybe 4 years. So we're at a place in the cycle where the fan base is growing, and so for us to be able to take advantage of that with one of PlayStation's preeminent, most iconic characters and franchises, I think we're hitting the sweet spot.
Is it difficult to introduce the new system of the God of War to the audience, of course to the loyalists and the newcomer? Is it difficult to introduce the new system of the fighting system, combat system like that, and the perspective?
You know, I would actually flip that on its head and say I think our challenge is getting the core God of War fan used to a new camera, a new combat system, a new Kratos. And that's not to say it's easy to get the new God of War fan in, but we want to make sure that we've got our core on board, right?
Yeah.
So, we're going to great lengths to remind our core God of War fans that the combat is just as fast and frenetic and visceral as it's ever been. It's just as intense. It just requires more strategic thought. For the new God of War fan, the challenge there is, our greatest challenge is people who know God of War, even those who don't, are pretty familiar with Kratos.
Yeah.
He's a very iconic character, one of the most iconic. He's not Mario or Link, or even Solid Snake, but he's up there. And what people know about him is he was this vengeful, raging, angry god. And for a period of time, that was attractive to people. That was something that you wanted to be a part of.
Oh, he looks tired, right?
Yeah, well, he is tired, but characters are growing up, right? You see Joel and Ellie, Nathan Drake. I mean, Naughty Dog. They are incredible at showing us mature characters, and we take a lot of inspiration from games of all kinds. And I think it was really important to us to show the audience a new side of Kratos, a side of Kratos that maybe many people thought couldn't exist, and that's the human side, the side that many of us can all relate to, that we're seeking a better tomorrow. And so from a marketing standpoint, it's very challenging to market a character who's known to be one way, to flip it on its head as the other way. And I think we nailed that a couple years ago when the first image that we showed of Kratos was the beard and coming out, and he has a son by his side, and you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
And he's having these tender moments with Atreus when they're hunting the deer and they're staring off into the distance. We immediately got a lot of people on board who were like, okay, this is different. I'm in. Let's talk about this. Let's play this game.
So you believe this new series will reach the new goals?
I absolutely think this game is going to reach a whole new audience.
Okay.
It's an audience that has evolved past us, right? So like God of War Ascension came out in 2013. God of War 3 came out in 2010. Those games in many ways were fundamentally similar in their game design, in the way that they played. Over the last 8 years, there's been incredible action games that have come out. And we at Santa Monica Studio are fans of all of those. And we've seen an audience that's grown and evolved with that. And we think with our new God of War game that we can stand up there right with them.
Yep. This is kind of new, very, very new when I tried.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting.
Awesome.
Yep.
I hope interesting means good.
Yep. It's good. Really good. Okay, the next question is, are there any plans to have a God of War spin-off?
I think, right now we're heavily focused on God of War in the Norse mythology.
Okay.
And what's really important to us is reminding everybody that all the mythologies coexist at the same time. This is something that Cory Barlog, our creative director, has really kind of set.
There's a lot of people talk about this mythology changes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and Cory, really from the beginning said, we're going to build a universe that can coexist at the same time.
All the mythology.
Yeah.
All the same time.
Yeah, that can coexist at the same time as the Greek mythology, because that allows us to say Kratos came, he traveled for a long time in between going from Greece to landing in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
and that gives us a very rich and intriguing and interesting story to play with. And I think, as Corey has said in the past, it allows us to take God of War in the direction that we want to go. Like the star constellations, like who knows where we're going to go right now.
Yeah.
But we are singularly focused on Norse mythology. And we're excited about the new opportunities that opens up.
Okay, I think this answered my question. So the next is, was microtransaction ever considered for God of War system? Because right now EA and another company is applying some microtransaction to their games.
So we don't have any microtransactions.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Heck no to that.
Okay.
And I think, what else is there to be said on that?
So
We have no
I think
microtransactions.
God of War is still in the root, right? No.
It's still in the what?
Yep, in the roots. No microtransaction ever. It's just
That's
a
right.
single player with a narrative story. Now more storytelling.
You got it.
Yep.
You can market the game for us.
Yep. Thank you for it. So next question: how hard is keeping your high-profile projects from coming out to the public? I think there's a lot of leaks, God of War. So how hard to keep it?
To keep the secrets
Yep.
contained. It's when you work in a company with a lot of different people, right? Everybody has the same mission to protect the brand, protect the secrets, and I think we as a company at PlayStation do a very, very good job at doing that. And there are so many different facets to this game that we want to keep secret, and no matter what people have learned, whether inadvertently in the last couple years, people really haven't learned anything.
Oh,
There's no secret that has been put out there that I personally think people would have wished to not have learned before. I think everybody's going to get some amazing and awesome surprises and unexpected twists and turns and things in this game that are going to be pretty great.
it's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
My almost last question: are the next God of War already in plans or even in production, maybe? Because you talk about the coexist and mythology, maybe you already imagine about something different.
Well, Corey, who's our creative director, he has some big ideas at hand to kind of how he wants to evolve the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. And as we work to finishing this game, we definitely have ideas about where we're going in the future. And so it's no secret that this is the beginning of a new era for God of War, a new chapter for Kratos and his son Atreus. And we're really focused right now on letting fans enjoy this thrill ride and seeing where it goes. And then I think we'll come back to the table to see what you guys thought.
Yeah. Okay. So my last question: what people could expect from this new God of War? Can you tell to my audience?
Well, what you can expect from this new God of War. Am I looking there or there?
Yeah, there. It's okay.
Right there. Okay. Hi everybody, I'm looking at you again. What you can expect from this new God of War is a story of a man that I think anybody can relate to, in the sense that we are all trying to be better tomorrow. We are all trying to make the next day better than the previous. And we are all trying to bring the people around us to relate to. And Kratos, with his son, they are going to learn so much about each other, whether it's Kratos teaching Atreus how to become a warrior and how to deal with being a god, or Atreus teaching Kratos, his dad, how to find his humanity again. And I think it is very large, greater themes. Those are things that we can all relate to. And at the heart and soul of this game is a God of War game that we know, whether you've played God of War before or not, that you're gonna love. And it's a hell of a ride, from the combat to the story to the exploration. And we just can't wait for, hopefully, millions of people around the world to play it.
Yeah. When it will release from the worldwide to God of War?
So God of War comes out April 20th.
April
Get your
20th.
countdown clocks.
So keep waiting it.
Keep
But
waiting.
I already played.
You did, yeah.
I'm
You
there.
did already play. It's
Yeah.
like April 20th today.
Yeah. So thank you, Aaron, for
Thank you.
your time. Very
Yeah, my pleasure.
my pleasure.
Thank you
too.
so much.
So mudah-mudahan semua yang gue tanyain hari ini bermanfaat buat kalian, dan tenang aja, gue bakal kasih subtitle karena mungkin banyak dari kalian yang nggak ngerti gitu kan. Jangan lupa juga untuk like dan share kalau memang video ini bermanfaat buat kalian, dan thank you banget udah nonton sampai akhir, dan jangan lupa juga untuk subscribe kalau memang channel ini bermanfaat buat kalian. So thank you guys for watching once again, and see you on the next video. And Aldo and Aaron signing out, and see you guys. Bye.
And hit the subscribe button
Ah,
down
thank you.
there, right?
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.